What's going on? It's yours truly, Mr. Telepharo. NBA season a little bit more than halfway through, and it's time to start talking about those compelling storylines as we get close to All-Star Weekend, and then we get close to the regular season being done, and then it's postseason time. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm human. I watch basketball. I was watching the Celtics against the Heat, and I watched the Celtics take a blowout L. And the human in me is like, yo, we're in January. The Boston Celtics should not be taking blowout L's to a subpar Miami Heat team. I'm sorry. It's too much talent on the court. At this point in the game, the Celtics should have it together. I know they've struggled thus far this season. They had a little bit of turmoil in the locker room. They're bringing in a couple former All-Stars, and Kyrie and Gordon Hayward. They're back from injury last season. I get it. It's a lot going on in Boston. But dang, there's too much talent on the court for this team to be sixth in the Eastern Conference. What the heck is going on? And for those who understand why it's so important for the Celtics to compete for a championship this year, they're running out of money. All right, ladies and gentlemen, anybody that understands salary cap knows the Boston Celtics window to win a championship with this current crop of guys. It might be this year and only this year, right? We'll get into the contracts and everything in a second, but what the heck am I talking about on the basketball court? I think you can break down the bulk of the Boston Celtics team into three categories, all right? I think the first category is guys who've been elite in this league, been all-stars in this league, carried teams for good stretches in this league. I think these are some of your guys that you can go to for a basket when you need one. These are the all-stars. They also make a lot of money. You got Kyrie Irving, obviously one of the best point guards in the league. You know, he's having another all-star level season, averaging about 22.6 a game. Naturally a scorer, though, not a facilitator. He's still clutch, naturally a scorer, and he's asked to be a point guard and get everyone else on that Boston Celtics team involved. And I don't know if Kyrie is capable of doing that night in and night out. Remember, Kyrie was on a championship team, but LeBron was the top facilitator on the Cleveland Cavaliers. Also in this category of go-to guys for the Celtics is Al Horford. Hey man, Al Horford's only averaging 12 points and 6 rebounds. He made the All-Star team last year. He's got to be delivering more than 12 points and 6 rebounds. I'll get to his cap number in a second. And the last in this category of guys who've been go-to guys is Gordon Hayward. Obviously, we know the horrific injury that Gordon Hayward is coming back from last season, trying to work himself back. I mean, dang, he injured himself on the first game, though, of last year's season. It's been a year and a half since that injury, pretty much. He should be back, right? I mean, sheesh Louise, Gordon Hayward's only averaging about 11 points and only starting in 16 of the 36 possible games that he played in. That ain't good enough, Gordon Hayward. I'm sorry. He's a shell of what he used to be. Now, the next category is the category of guys who we expect to be elite at some point in their careers. Number one, Jason Tatum. I mean, this dude has superstar potential. How do I know he has superstar potential? He has superstar work ethic and superstar footwork. I mean, the guy, if you watch him in the block, on the post, he is a savant when he gets it going, all right? Taking a couple too many jump shots for me this year, all right? His points per game are actually up, but the impact that Jason Tatum has on the game right now is a little bit down from last year. And obviously with all those moving parts, sometimes he's not in the game, late game situations as well. We get it, right? But his impact is not what it was last year for that Celtics team. I think he would even admit that. And the next guy in this category of who we expect to be elite, I got Jaylen Brown. He's a really good player out of California. He's a really good player. He can defend. He's a two-way guy. Look, man, Jaylen Brown, top 5 pick. He will be good in this league. Do I believe he's going to be a guy that can light you up for 25, 30? Probably not. The way the league is going, we don't know. But he's super athletic. I've seen him up close and personal, interviewed him. The dude's athleticism alone in this league, how he's able to defend. I wouldn't be surprised by the end of Jaylen Brown's career. We're looking at him with some Paul George type talent to him. Maybe not the complete package that Paul George is, but definitely some traits I could see that two-way guy in Jaylen Brown. So he's another guy that is expected to be elite. But right now, be honest with you, he's only averaging 12 points a game. And a lot of these late game situations, the Celtics are playing Marcus Smart, who plays better with Kyrie Irving, and Jaylen Brown is sitting on the bench. That's not what he expected to be in his third season. He's got a contract coming up in the next couple years, so obviously Jaylen Brown's not happy. Now, here's the next category of Boston Celtics. Here are the guys who any given night They can lead your team in either scoring or just be the most impactful guy on the court. But it's kind of tough to find where they fit in a rotation. Number one is Marcus Morris. Marcus Morris is second on his Boston Celtics team in scoring. All right, most nights, he's the most consistent guy on that Celtics team. A lot of people don't know a lot about Marcus Morris, but he's third in minutes on that Boston Celtics team, and he's averaging 15.5 points a game. They lean on Marcus Morris a lot of nights for big shots. He's like that slept-on hero of that Celtics team, one of their leaders, their vocal leaders as well. Marcus Smart, a second guy that fits into this category. He's currently starting ahead of Jaylen Brown and Gordon Hayward, ladies and gentlemen. Who would have thought that? I didn't even think Marcus Smart would be back with the Celtics team, as he was a free agent last summer, but he's back. He's an emotional leader. He plays with passion night in, night out. Sometimes his passion gets the best of him, but he can defend. He's feisty, and any given night, he can be the most impactful guy on the court. Last guy in this category, Terry Rozier, all right? I am not a fool. My eyes don't deceive me. I watched Terry Rozier in the playoffs last year for the Boston Celtics as Kyrie Irving was out. I watched Terry Rozier put in work as the starting point guard, making clutch shots, having a big contribution in the Celtics round one win against the Milwaukee Bucks. Terry Rozier was super clutch in a couple of them games. His attitude and demeanor out of Louisville, trust me, he believes he can be a guy in this league, and he's probably going to get paid like a guy come this summer when he is a free agent. Now, I've told y'all about these guys' games on the court, but here's the thing with this Celtics team. This is what Danny Ainge and company they're going to have to watch out for. Biggest thing with this Celtics team. You don't need all of this, all right? You have too much of everything except committed role players and a big man. And you got to watch out for guys who maybe are not the most talented around the league, but you can get them at a bargain, or their contract is it's market value. It benefits you to have them on the roster. You're getting the most bang out of your buck. That's what they need to watch out for. So let's talk about this team in a different light. Marcus Morris, I already told y'all he's giving you 15.5 a game. You're only getting him at $5 million a year. That's a bargain for Marcus Morris. If I'm the Celtics, I'm keeping him at $5 million. What he's giving that team, he should be making way more than $5 million in this league, all right? Jason Tatum's on a rookie deal. I got to keep Jason Tatum. 2.5 more years on that rookie deal. That is a steal, all right? For his talent, any given night, he can go for 30. Again, I said he's not having the best of seasons, not as good as his rookie year to me, but let's make it clear. This guy, any given night, can knock down a game-winning bucket for you. On a rookie deal, Jason Tatum is a guy that I wouldn't even consider trading. Anyone else, for the money that you got to pay these guys, I ain't gonna lie, they all could be up for grabs. To be honest with you, let's start with Al Horford. Did you know that Al Horford is making $28 million a year? $28 million a year and giving you 12 points a game? No. Gordon Hayward, did you know he was making $31 million a year? He's giving you what, around 12 a game, 11 a game as well? No, I'm not paying that type of money. $31 million a year for 11 points a game? No. Kyrie Irving, this summer he's a free agent. He can sign a max extension with the Boston Celtics. At some point in his contract, if he signs this Supermax deal, that dude will be making in excess of $48 million a year at some point in that contract if the Celtics decide to pay him. Yes, Kyrie is great. He's one of the top point guards in the game. But if I can keep this team together for the most part and make Terry Rozier my starting point guard at maybe around $13-14 million a year, a third of what I would have to pay Kyrie, I gotta think about it if I'm Danny Ainge and company, right? I can keep more of my team together if I don't give Kyrie Irving $48 million. How much do I love Kyrie if my team doesn't make it to the Eastern Conference Finals? I led this team with Kyrie Irving, and if we don't make it to the Eastern Conference Finals, let alone the NBA Finals, why would I give Kyrie $48 million when we're at the best that we could possibly be? Jaylen Brown, you got him on a rookie deal like Jason Tatum, but how valuable is Jaylen Brown on this rookie deal that's very, very comfortable for the Celtics right now? It's a friendly deal for them right now. How valuable is he When a guy that can defend, we expect him to be an elite defender in this league. If he's on the bench in late game scenarios, he's no longer jogging those minutes that he used to get in his first couple years into the league. Terry Rozier, I already mentioned him earlier. He's going to want some money this year. Again, I think around $11 to $14 million will get a deal done for Terry Rozier. Very interesting. Will I take Terry Rozier at $11 to $14 million, or will I pay Kyrie Irving $48 million? You will not be able to keep both of those guys this summer. The Celtics will have to make a decision on one of those guys. Listen, man, Boston Celtics, I know they don't get a lot of media attention in regards to like the Los Angeles Lakers, but they are one of the most compelling storylines in the NBA this season. They are going to have to make a deal. I believe their back is against the wall the most to trade for Anthony Davis. Why? Because they have the assets and they're running out of time. All right. Like with the Lakers, if they want to trade for Anthony Davis, yes, that gives them the best chance to win a championship, obviously, with him on the roster. But if they want to play it out with those young guys, they can do that and see how good Ingram or Kuzma or Alonzo Ball can be. But in regards to the Celtics, they're running out of time. There's only so much salary cap that they have. And this summer, it's going to get blown up, all right? You're not going to be able to keep all these guys on the roster. Marcus Smart's making $11 million a year. Gordon Hayward, like I said, $31 million. Al Horford, $28 million. Kyrie can make $48 million. You're running out of money. And if you're a Boston Celtics fan, you better hope and pray this team turns it around. Again, 6th in the Eastern Conference as I make this video. Somehow, some way, they get it together and make it to the NBA Finals. At that point, then, I believe Danny Ainge can go to the Celtics ownership and say, look, we're close to winning the championship. Let's re-sign and bring everyone back. Maybe trade Al Horford, Jaylen Brown, Gordon Hayward, and whatever else it'll take for Anthony Davis this summer. Or maybe Danny Ainge and Brad Stevens and company can convince that Celtics ownership to go way deep into the luxury tax and bring that team together one more time, and hopefully Golden State loses a guy or two if you're a Celtics fan. And then maybe, just maybe, the Celtics can compete for a championship in a couple years. It is going to be an interesting time in Boston, I say, from about right now to about July 1st. I'm out. All right, so we try to prove what we said in our videos on NBA 2K. I do play NBA 2K occasionally. So what I'm about to do right here is try to beat the Boston Celtics with the worst team in the league, a team that they actually lost to in the playoffs last year in the Eastern Conference Finals. But obviously LeBron James is no longer there. So I'm going to try to beat the Boston Celtics with the Cleveland Cavaliers. Wish me luck. I'm going to need it. Marcus Morris look like he about to put the pause on Jaylen Brown again. Oh, man, what did I sign up for?
I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brett Berry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. This Boston crowd ready to roar, and this...
All right, let's go, let's go. Everything on Hall of Fame. We need a dub, baby. Where's my PG? Come on, Colin. Oh, crap. Out the gate, Kyrie Irving. Oh, man, this is going to be tough, man, because this Cavs team is so bad. I don't even know who I'm going to shoot with. I have no idea who I'm going to play with. Why is this team so garbage, man? Damn, LeBron. I get it. You took everything with you. Okay. Cedi Osman. I'm just finna work Cedi Osman. He the only one that look like he want the rock. Look at Cedi work. Let's go, Cedi. Cedi gonna have to drop 40. Yo, Colin Sexton ain't got the foot speed to keep up with Kyrie right now. Oh yeah. Come on, Kyrie. That ain't called for. It's pretty much been only Kyrie thus far. Oh yeah, hands. Ooh, backcourt ref. He ain't even trying to pass that bitch. Kyrie lighting us up, bruh. Oh, ooh, Kyrie is making me look silly out here. All right. Saxton. Oh shit, we getting down. We need a stop and a score. Oh yeah.
It's tipped. Here's Brown.
Dang.
Coming up at the line as he owns the free throw line. It's truly an impact part of his game. Here's Zizic.
Okay, Clarkson. Light it up.
He lets it go.
Clarkson been shooting the ball better this season too.
David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
You guys, last season started with that terrific
Come on, Clarkson.
leg.
Oh, good steal.
Road back for him, but he took part in the encouragement
Hey, knock one down for me.
from his family, but
His name Blossom Gang? Oh, come on, Clarkson.
Greg, you mentioned Hayward's strength.
Like this nigga.
In his ball
I'm asleep.
should be not as recognized as they should be.
Bruh, Jaylen Brown really pretty much doing us, bruh. Come on, Clarkson. Show me something, Clarkson. Yo, Marcus Smart is ripping Clarkson clean.
And that's a foul for the Cavaliers. It was a loss to Houston.
Why is Tristan Thompson at the top of the key?
And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Tatum, the charge.
And one. Good rebound, Hood. Oh my goodness, this team is awful.
the defense seems to be a little nonplussed so far in this one, but he flat out missed it.
Now Marcus Smart pulling up.
From three-point range. Mark's got 5 points in the quarter. Out of bounds, Boston.
What the hell is we doing?
And a look now at the Boston team.
All right, let's try to make a run, bruh. Pretty much all we got at this point is hope. Okay, Colin.
Defensively,
All right, let's go. Oh, good steal. Saxton. Hey, we going right back to the line, baby. Okay.
It's Morris atop the key.
Oh, look at the steal by Colin Saxton. He finna punch. 10-point game just like that. Okay. Okay. Look at the D starting to kick in.
The Cavaliers trail by 10.
Hood is open for three. He off. He's trash.
Morris has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Smart dishes to Horford.
Oh yeah.
Tatum.
We there.
Smart. On the wing, Morris.
No, why you leave? We didn't need that.
5-13. Sexton kicks to Burks. Fires from
No, I'm so asleep, bruh. That's a bad pass by me. Give me that.
and it's blocked.
Let's go.
It looks like this.
Yes, sir.
Got a piece of
Oh, we gotta get that.
and comes with the double team. And Tice gets it to go. And Greg was smart when he's off the floor
Oh yeah, Saxton.
for 3.
Come on, Saxton. I need one now.
man, that's a clean shot too. You gotta sink those. He
Lock him up.
disappointed that he blew that chance.
Here's Rozier. Tice
Oh, we good. We good. We good. We there. 8 seconds. 8 seconds.
down to 5 on the shot.
No, why do you go? Tristan Thompson is a dumbass defensively. Why would you go under that screen, bro? We got this thing down to 10. Now they got an 8-0 run brewing. We right back down 18. Come on, Colin. Why is this nigga shot not falling, bro? Come on, what is Tristan Thompson doing?
5 on the clock. Back to Tice.
Man, niggas disrespecting Tristan Thompson, bro.
Looking at his out.
Kyrie, oh my goodness, bro. We down 25, bro. It's over.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for Marcus Smart. And Irving subbed in for Rozier. Cody. There's to Zizic. There's Rossingame. He's covered by Irving.
Ah!
By Irving.
You gotta stay in front of Kyrie Irving at all times.
Hey, man.
Here from the sidelines, you try to bring it out there on the floor.
This ain't looking too good.
Up top, Dellavedova.
He is. Nah, you gotta make that.
Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Come on, Cam.
Stolen by Payne.
Good pass, campaign. Redeem yourself, young blood.
In the NBA draft, Kevin Garnett.
Knock that down, Dellavedova. I'm so. This team is over.
Extremely impressive. Now, for every one of those stories, we know there were other ones where guys did not make much of their NBA career.
But then here comes the G League.
The G League, to me, is the huge key.
That's the equalizer.
Are you serious? You gotta make that lay in.
Cavaliers have gone just
Cam about to knock one down for me.
they are 2 of 6.
You hot garbage, bro.
Boston's gone 1 of
You
3
hot garbage, bro.
since we've reached the 4th quarter. Williams kicks to Ojale.
Ajule.
And the layup's good off him.
Alright, we good, y'all. I'm sleep.
Now he's just 15 on the game. You know, Hood can
I'm sleep. Yeah. Okay. I have nothing else disrespectful to say about the Boston Celtics. As you can see, they did not come to play any games with me. I just got 37 piece by the Boston Celtics. The Cavs are not a good team. The Celtics should be blowing them out. That doesn't take away from my point, damn it. The Celtics should be better than number 6 in the Eastern Conference. I don't care what y'all say. I did just take a blowout L though. Kyrie just destroyed me. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. When I come back with the next video, hopefully I can play better. I am on Hall of Fame at least. I ain't disrespecting y'all and trying to cheat it or whatever. I'm on Hall of Fame though. When the Boston Celtics, they trying to prove to me that they'll be ready come playoff time. Thank y'all so much for the time, love. But I don't take it for granted. Salute.